got a job to get done. We got to get it done. Whatever it takes. 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3, win it!
Gives it Broussard and blasts through it to 20. Steve to the 15, to the 10, to the 4.
Ward breaks it through it to 30, 35. Ward to the 40. He may go. Run! Gives on the draw to Smith. Breaks through it to 10, to the 5. Cut it up, cut it up, cut it up, cut it up. Cut it up. To the middle, 40, 35. Steve at the 30. Breaks the tackle. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Steve Broussard. Another perfect pass by Warren Moon. That guy's not 40 years old. I'll tell you, he's running like a 22-year-old out there right now. Pritchard came back toward the football and holds it in at the sideline. Looks long up the left side. Got Galloway out there. Joey's got it. Looks, fires long up the right side. Got McKnight at the 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, James. Yes. Long count by Zaire. Blitzes on, he fumbles the ball and still loose. Back at the 45, Seahawks after. Jed Brown scoops it up. He's at the 20. They'll never get him. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jed Brown. Unbelievable.
The beginning of the 1997 season was a time of hope for Seattle fans. The Seahawks had added new faces to the team portrait as the busiest participants in the winter free agent market. Coach Dennis Erickson and his team now knew for certain the club would permanently remain in the Pacific Northwest. A new outdoor stadium had been approved, and a strong preseason performance only strengthened playoff aspirations. But summer victories soon gave way to September struggles. Starting quarterback John Freeze was injured in an opening day loss to the Jets, and a second defeat followed a week later to eventual world champion Denver. But then 40-year-old Warren Moon rode to the rescue. Fortified by his rocket arm and the playbook crib sheet on his wrist, the free agent pickup revived the offense, first by turning to tight ends Christian Fourier and Carlester Crumpler, who posted career-high numbers in receptions and yardage.
Moon drops. He throws deep in the left corner of the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown by Carlester Crumpler. Yes, sir.
When Moon wanted to stretch the defense, Mike Pritchard's catch and carry skills were made to order. Pritchard finished second on the club with 64 receptions, a total that would have led a dozen other NFL teams. And then there was tough old bird Brian Blades, who continued to disregard the dangers over the middle. For the first time, Brian could let his teammate brother answer back with some jarring hits of his own.
Well, I know we got twin blades, huh? Make them known, baby. Make myself known. That's all. I'm thunder, he's lightning.
Benny Blades was one of a quartet of high-profile free agents on defense who made Seahawk opponents feel most unwelcome. He was joined in the secondary by number 27, Willie Williams, who started every game at right corner. And when injuries hit the front four, number 97, Dan Saliamua's longtime NFL experience became a valued asset to Seattle's run defense. Making the biggest impact of all was linebacker Chad Brown.
Viper! Viper! 29!
Brown is so quick and agile that brute force alone couldn't stop him. So, desperate foes were forced to employ more fraudulent schemes.
That's gotta be him! He is...
Not a false start. I'm not going to
He
call
can't...
it. There's not a referee.
Three false starts.
Come on. Do you think we're honestly that undisciplined, or is he bobbing his head?
I'm not going to call that a false
Okay. I won't complain.
I know, they're not setting.
No.
They're scared to death of you. So
don't forget, I'm going to bring it from either side.
Okay.
Let's just keep
Okay.
with them.
Okay.
I'm going to throw the bear at them. They can't handle the bear.
No.
Yo, he's on! He's on!
Ultimately, not even trickery could keep Brown out of the backfield.
You right, Justin?
Opponents were never all right when Chad Brown came to town. Brown led the team in tackles and was third in quarterback sacks. He also had the most fumble recoveries and scored more often than any other Seahawk defender.
Sinclair's got him. He fumbles. It's picked up by the Seahawks. Touchdown. Brown's at the 5. He scores. Chad Brown, touchdown Seahawks.
Brown was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week in the team's first win of the season, a record-setting performance against the Colts. Seattle's Blue Thunder pass rush notched 8 quarterback sacks and held Indianapolis to only 118 yards, the lowest total ever allowed in Seahawk history. The defense would also play a major role in the first home win of the year.
Hey, we got the Chargers today. We're going to pull their flag.
We're gonna blow their fuse. We're gonna short them out.
On 3.
Ready? Right.
For the second straight game, Seattle's defense did not give up a touchdown.
Here's a pass down in the air. Intercepted by Darrell Williams at the 50. Breaks a tackle.
Barely get one chance. Take care of the opportunity.
Right, baby.
Nice little gift. Now, look, there's more out there. There's more out there. I'm telling you.
Seahawks rush with 4. Fires up the left side. Intercepted. Seahawks pick it off. It's Darrell Williams once again.
Williams picked off 3 passes. Then Warren Moon picked apart the Chargers' defense.
Warren, play faking, looking left, flips it out, got his man, back strong, touchdown Seahawks, back strong. They're going to back off and rush more now as Moon fires the bomb. Again up the left side, got Galloway out there. Galloway makes the catch, and he's down to the goal line. Touchdown Seahawks, Joey Galloway. Galloway hauls it in for a touchdown.
We need it. That's the way to make a big play when we need it, man.
But Seattle still needed one more big play to seal their comeback victory.
Gotta go, gotta go. Right ahead.
Here we go, D. One more play, baby. One more play.
Seahawks trail by 2 points with 1:25 to go. Give to Broussard, he's in. Touchdown Seahawks, Steve Broussard. He leaps high over the top for 6.
Broussard was a key contributor to the Seahawks' backfield by committee. Their running trifecta included Lamar Smith, who could inflict damage either up the middle or down the sidelines. It was a record-setting season for Chris Warren. Warren set a team standard by leading the club in rushing for the 6th straight year, and he passed Kurt Warner to become the franchise's all-time leading ball carrier. But when it came to igniting the offense, no one provided a bigger spark than Broussard. Steve averaged 6 yards per carry as the perfect change of pace back on screens and draw plays. He set a personal best for rushing touchdowns, broke off the longest run of his career, and was the man of the hour in the 10,000th game in NFL history. A thrilling comeback over the Oilers.
Here's the handoff to Steve, who cuts it up the middle. 25, Broussard to the 30, breaks left, got some room. 35-40, Broussard 45-50. He might go. They won't get it. Steve Broussard, touchdown Seahawks. He'll go all the way. Broussard goes 77 yards for a touchdown. First down from the Oiler 43. Give to Broussard. Busts through the middle. 40, 35. Steve at the 30. Breaks the tackle. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Steve Broussard. He goes all the way.
The ex-Cougar is just eating the Oilers up today.
The win evened Seattle's record at 3-3, putting them in position at last to make their run at a playoff berth. Among the many community programs involving the team, one of the most gratifying has been the establishment of the Seahawks Academy, an alternative middle school for at-risk children. With support from local businesses and hands-on help from the players themselves, students at 2 locations are afforded a more personalized learning environment.
That's what it's all about, you know, making a difference. and being able to contribute to the community. Because, you know, I wish somebody would came and spoke to me when I was young. It wouldn't help. And I think it helps some of the younger kids we spoke to today. You play professional football, but your biggest fans are the kids, you know, and you know, you kind of appreciate them and they appreciate you, and then it all works together.
The Seahawks Academy, providing a greater opportunity to area youngsters, and another way for the team to say thank you to their neighbors in the Pacific Northwest. In 1997, the Seahawks sported the NFL's 8th-ranked defense. Among its busiest practitioners were linebackers Dean Wells and Winston Moss, who always seemed to be wherever the football was. Their veteran leadership eased the way for #1 draft choice Shawn Springs to fit into the lineup.
Time to go to work now. That's what it's all about.
Like any rookie corner, Springs was tested early, but he proved to be a quick study and a punishing tackler. Springs displayed the potential to be one of the NFL's finest defensive backs until a broken thumb sidelined him in November. Fortunately, there were understudies, such as #20 Jay Bellamy, ready to step in and patrol the secondary as capably as the injured starters he replaced. While Bellamy, Fred Thomas, Jeremy Lincoln, and Tim Houck filled in wherever needed, free safety was one position where their services were not required. Darrell Williams played in every game with unbridled fury, earning his first ever trip to the Pro Bowl by tying for the conference lead with 8 interceptions.
Short drop, firing, intercepted, picked up by the Seahawks. Darrell Williams, they'll never get him. Touchdown, Seahawks, Darrell Williams. And nobody touched him.
But Darrell was certain he made contact with opposing receivers, forcing frightful collisions that left a lasting impression on anyone standing in his way.
Play faking to Coffin. On the backside, gets pressure, lobs up the field. Oh! Darrell Williams was shot out of a cannon on that one. Oh, my. You'll have to go a long time anywhere in the NFL to find a harder hit than that. Oh.
If Williams made him see stars on defense, then Warren Moon's deep passes left opponents just as dazed and confused. Oakland learned this the hard way in Week 8.
Moon, short drop, now chased out of the pocket by McLaughlin, still being chased to his right. Warren looks and lobs it, got it complete, now at the 30, down to the 25-20. McKnight breaks the tackle, he goes in for 6, I can't believe it.
Moon torched the Raiders for over 400 yards and 5 scores.
Moon sets, he looks, he throws to Galloway, touchdown, Joey Galloway. Moon put it right on the numbers. Moon sets up in the pocket, fires the home run ball to Galloway in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks, Joey Galloway!
It was a performance reminiscent of Warren's best days with another local favorite.
My college career started at the University of Washington right there in Seattle. Now to be able to go full circle and play for 2 other teams and then come back and finish my career there, it's really exciting for me because I have so many fans still there from those days. And also just the fact that Seattle's a place that my wife and I have been thinking about settling down after we finish playing.
But any talk of retirement will have to wait. In 1997, Moon set franchise records for completions and yardage. He became the oldest player in league history to score a touchdown. He was named game MVP at the Pro Bowl. And when he rallied the team from a pair of 14-point deficits at San Diego in Week 10, fans could only marvel at his still considerable talents.
Moon against the blitz once again. Looks, fires long down the middle of Galloway. He's got it! Touchdown, Seahawks, Joey Galloway! Would you believe it?
Actually, when it comes to Warren Moon, I'd believe almost anything.
Just when they were becoming front-page news, the Seahawks went into a tailspin with 4 straight defeats. In each loss, special teams' mistakes were devastating.
Kick off cover now.
kickoff. It'll come down deep. A handspar at the 5 to the 10, 15, 20 to the 25. Dances to the 30.
The coaching staff tried its best, but the breakdowns continued.
He may go all the way. No! Kyle Richardson waits and gets the snap, and it's blocked. It's loose back inside the 20.
The Seahawks have made more mistakes on special teams today than I think they've made most of this season. It's a matter of being where you're supposed to be and getting off of blocks and making plays. And the Seahawks just cannot seem to cover a kick.
By mid-December, Seattle was out of playoff contention, and the prospects of a losing record were very real. Adding to their problems was a growing list of names on the injured reserve rolls. No unit was hit harder than the offensive line, where 8 different players started at least one game. And yet Pete Kendall, Howard Ballard, Frank Beatty, Grant Williams, Kevin Mawai, Derek Graham, and #1 draft pick Walter Jones still performed admirably. On the defensive line, Matt LaBounty and Philip Daniels did their best to overcome the loss of injured perennial all-star Cortez Kennedy. And Sam Adams stepped up his performance to Pro Bowl level, overpowering bewildered blockers on the way to his best season ever. Offenses simply had no answer for Adams, who bull-rushed his way to the most tackles of any Seahawk lineman, and his 7 sacks were the second highest total on the team. Who was Seattle's sack master? None other than Michael Sinclair.
Players make plays. That's right, baby. Players make plays. Woo!
Make no mistake, Michael Sinclair is a player. For the second consecutive season, Sinclair earned a trip to the Pro Bowl on the strength of a dozen quarterback sacks and relentless pursuit that halted drives and created turnovers.
Wheelhand back to the goal line to throw. Sets up. He's pressured. He fumbles in the end zone. It's loose. The Seahawks will recover for a touchdown. Sinclair recovers 9 yards deep for 6.
It was Sinclair and the rest of the defense that turned up the heat in Week 16 at Oakland, leading to another come-from-behind win and the end of Seattle's longest losing streak of the season. Trailing 21-3, first-year quarterback John Kitna made his initial NFL start a memorable one. Kitna passed for nearly 300 yards in guiding the Seahawks to their second-largest comeback ever.
Raiders in a 4-man front, long count by Kitna. Short drop, looks left, fires the end zone, got a man caught, touchdown to Galloway.
Oakland watched in horror as their defense blew the biggest lead in Raider history.
The handoff to Chris Warren at the 10-yard line, spins down to the 5, Chris to the goal line, he's in, touchdown Seahawks, Chris Warren.
In the closing moments, it was left for the special teams to deliver the knockout punch.
Snap, spot, kick is on the way. The kick is good. He hit it. Peterson from 49 drills it, and the Seahawks take the lead.
For the 5th time all season, the Seahawks rallied to win from a double-digit deficit. But more noise was still to be heard from Seattle's Blue Thunder. Joey Galloway is Seattle's most explosive offensive weapon, and he became even more dangerous in 1997 with the arrival of Warren Moon and the emergence of deep threat James McKnight. McKnight didn't even play in the Seahawks' first 4 games, but came on like gangbusters once he cracked the lineup. McKnight caught 6 touchdown passes, averaging over 38 yards on each of those scoring plays.
Looks up the left side and throws. It's caught at the 45, breaking away McKnight. James McKnight will take it home, 60 yards for a touchdown.
Joey Galloway has made some timely catches, but it seems when the Seahawks need the kind of big turnaround kind of play, it's James McKnight.
But Galloway made turnaround catches, too. Seattle's increased emphasis on the deep passing game brought a smile to Galloway's face and anguish to defensive coordinators around the league. Joey was the team leader in receptions, yardage, and touchdowns, while setting career highs in each of those categories. By year's end, the Seahawks sported the #1 passing attack in all of pro football, and a national television audience would see that offense explode during Seattle's final game of the season. The 49ers brought the league's best record and top-ranked defense into the Kingdome, but the Seahawks were ready.
Can't know each other. Set the tone of the game. Let's make something happen. Let's make fun. Let's go. Swarm on 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
San Francisco tried, but never did get into the end zone.
Kirby is finally written down, fumbles the ball. Seahawks have it. Darrell Williams recovers the football at the 37.
Then Warren Moon showed the nation just how well an old man could throw.
Moon pump fake, looks long up the right side, fires to Galloway. He catches it, touchdown Seahawks, Joey Galloway. Moon sets, he looks, he lobs in the right corner of the end zone. It is caught, touchdown James McKnight. The pass by Moon was right on the money.
Way to go, Moon! Way to go!
What we'll need to do is run a text.
Okay. Explain to me, and I went into it. Try to go back into the slide. They're leaving that middle wide open.
Anything the Niners tried was promptly ruined by the Seahawk defense.
String quarterback Druckenmiller in there. Sinclair's got him and rips him down with some help back.
Meanwhile, Seattle's offense just kept scoring.
He favored that side because the safety came down and the action was going away from him. Came back. He's thinking probably 6 too, 6 route. That's what they've seen from us in action.
Moon drops to throw, looks in the end zone, fires to Pritchard. Got it! Touchdown! Mike Pritchard!
Come on, let's get some points on the board so we get that pass rush going.
Pressure on that rascal.
Come on, Moon.
Moon drops back, pumps, fires the bomb up the left side of Galloway. He's out there, he's got it! Touchdown, Seahawks!
And Warren Moon has been so sharp on that deep pass today, it's almost scary. Warren Moon is putting on a clinic here today.
Four-man rush, Brock chase. They got him. Sinclair hits him. He fumbles the football. Druckenmiller fires down the middle. Intercepted by the Seahawks. It's picked up by Willie Williams.
We got this one in the bag. Yeah!
Dennis Erickson's victory dunk capped off Seattle's most impressive win of the year. And the fans were cheering just as loudly a few months later when club executives moved quickly in the free agent market to sign more big-name stars for 1998. These new Seahawks, and others acquired through free agency and the draft, are all part of management's strategy to build a winning organization. But these moves are now standard operating procedure for a team that has been strengthened and revitalized by owner Paul Allen.
Well, I think if you look at Paul Allen, you look at a guy who is the leader of all this aggressiveness as far as improving the football team. And not only has he come in and shown the community that he wants to keep the team in Seattle, that shows a lot of stability. He's having a new stadium built where he's going to help finance part of that stadium, which will be a first-class facility for the fans of Seattle and for the players to play on. So he just brings a lot of positive leadership to the city of Seattle because not only is he financially wealthy, but he has just great vision as far as what it takes to be successful.
There has probably never been a better time to be a Seahawks fan. With a strong and active front office, the excitement of a sparkling new stadium, and most of all, a talented roster of current and soon-to-be NFL superstars. It is a team of exciting players, those who are young and young at heart. This is a franchise on the verge of something special. Blue Thunder is rolling in from the Pacific Northwest, but the forecast is sunny, with clear skies ahead for the Seattle Seahawks.